Okay, so today we are going to try the live feature because I really haven't gone live, quote unquote. So today we have an unboxing for you. We have the Hercules table saw from Harbor Freight. They had an awesome deal this week, and the hubs was super awesome. I've been wanting one since forever, and so he went and picked up this thing for me. So, do we cut into it like a wild animal, or do I actually use a proper knife? Since I have no audience, let's just go with a knife. That gives you the specs on there. And this is my first table saw. So I am excited to get this open, get this going. I have a half a dozen projects that I need some proper cutting equipment for. So, instructions, who needs those? Got our cool little safety shield. Little finger saver. Nice. Already has some pretty decent scratches in it. I love my stuff's pre-scratched from the factory. Ooh, sharp and pointy. Alright, time for the big reveal. So much plastic. So much plastic. I'm gonna have to have my own private foam dispensing company one of these days. What is it? Add a little fuel to it. So now that we got some people watching, we are unboxing a Hercules table saw just for funsies. More styrofoam. And of course, it barricades this thing in quite nicely. So let's open it like a wild person. Oh, that's heavier than it looks. Plastic. I need more plastic. Oh, God. And so this is actually my first table saw that I've got my hands on. I've wanted one for years. Harbor Freight finally had an awesome sale last week. So the bestest husband in the world went and picked me up one. So I've got about a half a dozen projects, including a chicken run and a chicken coop, and some really sweet rolly carts for this and my miter saw as well. That will be coming soon. But of course, I redid the instructions. So let's see if we can't figure out how to attach some of these accessories. And this Hercules does actually come with a built-in, not built-in, but a saw from the factory. So that is one nice feature. And where is the rolling blade? I see something moving. Oh, there's that. Okay. Sweet. So let's spin this around here. Still pretty, still blue, pre-scratched from the factory, like every girl likes. Okay, so you've got the exhaust over here. How do you adjust the blade? That is the question for today. And I'm assuming this just puts on somehow. Instructions. I need the instructions. Oh, okay. That, like that. You got some little doohickey and a whole lot of screws. Okay, so those instructions might have to be found. More plastic. Whee! Okay, so this is model HE77. It's a 10-inch compact job site table saw with a rack and pinion fence. It was a very nice price. Free for me. Of course, the hubby paid for it. Pictures. Where are the pictures? Words are too hard. Ah, yes. Diagram. This is on that side. So, we are looking at that backwards. Cool. Alright, have any of you guys ever set up a table saw? Because we might have to call in the team for backup. So we've got our power cable on that end. This apparently does not go there. Cool. And they are claiming that this guy fits in here somehow. Hey, look, it does. It's amazing when you follow the instructions what happens. So boring, but it does make life a little bit easier. Now we have swinging pendulums of doom and sharp teeth. Doom Boy apparently clicks in somehow in here. I feel like something has to be taken apart first. Yeah, there's like pins and stuff. Okay, cool. I might make him do that then. Something along the lines there. Who knows? If you got any ideas on how this comes apart, let me know. I got far, but I didn't get very far. Okay, so let's get this box out of here, because that would make life a little bit easier. Oh, why is life so difficult? And why decisions? Real stupid. Okay. There is that. And then we can lift this guy off, hopefully, without losing this whole enchilada. No promises. Ah, yes. The one piece I didn't need to come off came off easily. Always with the glasses. Come on. Get out of there. And apparently somebody's killing my chickens because they are just losing their minds out there. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Okay, so I've got to figure out, there's got to be a way to, oh, now you want to unlock. Okay, cool. So that's how that guy comes out. Sharp, pointy things. I've spun this 10 million times. Okay, I want on 0. I'm assuming this is probably like the lock. Yeah, it is. Okay. So put that on 0. Let's lock that down. That doesn't do anything. That's just cute. Do have a cute little little safety boy. That's kind of nice. With a little locking feature. Boop boop boop. Of course, everything and its brother has to be out here and in the way. Well, I literally see no way of raising this stupid blade. And I know there's gotta be a way to do it. I caught something, but I don't see what. Okay, so that loosens. Oh, cool. Okay. Don't know why you need to be able to do that, but okay. Cool. So that would explain why this guy comes down here, because then you can slide him in and out at your leisure. Okay, so let's pop that in. Pop that in. Of course, it's not even. Cool. Alright, so when you do that, haha, we have movement. Okay, cool. Now, the sharp pointy bits. How do you raise the blade? Double lock. You've got your switches, you got your rail lever. Figured that one out. Okay. Got your push stick that sits on here. Your miter gauge. Insert lock. Where is the blade? So, knife has 3 mounting holes. Do we have one of those? I'm assuming there's one here. So that is the riving knife. I just want to cut some stuff. Okay, so these two attach to the riving knife, but how do you get the riving knife to, you know, like, move? With the table insert, remove the locking nuts. Alright. Well, it looks like I am not winning today, because this is definitely a little bit more complicated than I was expecting it to be. But at least I have a cute little finger saver that came with this. And it even has like a little area to store it in. So we've got that guy. And then at some point we will figure out there's a way. I just gotta figure out how to do it. I think I might have just found it. New inconvenient ways to lose your fingers. Okay, that's something. Hey, there we go. We got movement. Okay, we got something. Okay, so that is the riving knife. So you want to bring that up. You want to pull the lock lever forward, locking it in the upper position. So once the blade is installed and the knife is adjusted and its working setting, replace the table insert. Oh, so that is our little pointy boys that look like Doom of Death. That is the anti-kick paws, sharp and sticky. They are designed for anti-kick, and that gets installed above this guy right here. Cool. And how does that go together? Please don't tell me I gotta take that seat clamp out, because that is gonna be a pain in the butt. And sadly, it does look like that is the case. So that's under springs, so I feel like that shouldn't be taken out. Just saying. That is under tension. But essentially, that is supposed to somehow connect in here like that. You've got a hole here, you got a bolt, obviously, but trying to figure out which bolt. So many words, so little pictures. Alright, so we figured that part out. What we have not figured out is how to attach these boys. So if you know how, add it in the comments, because your girl is struggling here. 2 brain cells and a hot day don't make for a put together table saw. Blade, replace the dull and damaged kickback paws. I'd like to just get the new ones on first. Pull up the assembly to make sure it's driving. Blade guard. Set the blade at 0, raise the blade maximum height. Lock the blade by turning bevel lock handle clockwise and place the riving knife at its highest position. So I got that. Remove paws from the storage compartment by pulling out and holding the knob and then pushing paws down. Okay, so there's not something that has to come out. Oh, duh. Look at that. That's a lot easier than it looked. Okay, and sharp boys go down. It would help if, reading was like something people did. Okay. So that took far longer than it needed to. So now Blade actually has Blade storage down here, which is kind of neat that you can take it on and off and not have to like worry about it. So we are going to push knobs forward to the front of the blade guard. Push up until the pin comes out of the slot. So there's a slot somewhere on here. I got an idea that it's probably similar to that, but okay. So we've got feet's going this way, feet's coming this way. This clamps on. Somewhere? Excellent question. Hey, okay, cool. And then that comes undone, like that. And then that locks back in, like that. Okay, cool. We are making progress. Now I just gotta figure out how to raise the blade. Because, 10 million handles, knobs, buttons, gizmos, and gadgets. Figured out angles, but I have not figured out how to raise the actual blade height. I see the ability to slide. Okay. This is far too warm out here to be doing this today. Okay, so we figured out the rail fence operations. We figured out how to extend the table. Figured out how to change the angle. How do you raise the blade? We got the dust collection done. Got the gauge. Got the blade and whatever else is there. Don't need to remove and install the blade. It already came from the factory. Figured out how to change the knife height. There's literally no instructions on here on how to raise the blade. Or am I retarded? It's probably a little bit of both. Sorry, this is totally not like super exciting anymore. Like, it was fun ripping open the box. Now it's so much watching somebody read instructions because I know this is simple. I know all of you have probably done this before. It's just, I have never used a table saw in my life. And the answer is probably sitting right in front of me, and I'm just not seeing it yet. So feel free to add it to the comments if you know the answer. Which of the 20 knobs on this thing raises the blade? Because I need the blade at least an inch above so we can actually, cut something. Got some 1/2-inch plywood that I need to rip down into 2-inch strips. Hopefully today. Sometime, maybe. Let's see. See what happens. I could definitely turn it on. It's definitely gonna make fun whooshing sounds. Got all the safety stuff in place, so that's good. though I probably should lock that before I forget. Lock that in place. I feel like I've seen guys on the internet doing just like a small gesture and adjusting the height. Like super simple. Like and I'd YouTube it, but I'm streaming on YouTube. There's straight up no instructions in here on how to raise the blade. It tells you how to take it off, how to put a new one on, but not how to raise it. Now that says height and bevel adjustment, but it was only adjusting the bevel.
Uh-oh.
Ah, yes, I am retarded. Oh, goodness gracious. It was sitting right in front of me this entire time. Oh, so painful.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool. So, I am the problem, not the instructions. Sad but true. Welcome to my life as I know it. Okay, so let us get some power to this, and let's run some bits through it and see if we can survive. Okay? Simple enough of a task, right? Where's my power cord? Because, I mean, if you're going to do something stupid and potentially die, you should at least record it. Definitely have an audience. My box stuffing has already failed me. Alright. We have our fancy power boy. And let's see, what are you unboxing? I am unboxing a Husky table saw, 10-inch. This is my first one. No idea what I'm doing at all, as you can tell. Been wanting one of these for years. Finally got one. And handy dandy Walker's headphones. Allows you to actually hear the surrounding stuff without being completely deaf. Love these. Worth every penny. We're just gonna reach back here for a second and let's grab some scrap wood from the scrap pile. We have far too much scrap wood around here. Okay. Let's plug her in. And of course the wall's not plugged in because, you know, doing gymnastics around here, moving stuff all day long. Bear with me for a moment. One of these days, we are currently in the middle of construction, but one of these days, this garage is going to be empty and it's going to be awesome looking. That day is not today. So we've got our safety squints on, we've got our ears in, we've got our finger saver. Let's turn it on. What was that old show? Move that bus. Okay. Okay, off button works. All right, so we are gonna make some adjustments here real quick. We are going to grab our handy dandy Hercules measuring tape, and for my safe distance away, we are gonna take this stupid safety thing off for a second so I can actually get a proper measurement. you're gonna do a test, you may as well actually cut something. Keep your fingers out of the working area. What is happening? Technology. Okay. So that, we've got that. Kids, don't do this at home. And I want just shy of 2 inches so that everything fits inside there. Okay. Cool. Safety boy back on. Because it ain't sexy when a girl's missing fingers. Guys, it has character. Girls, not so much. Okay. So, let's start her engine. Sadly, not on purpose, but that's how the setup is working today. But look at that. That is a nice clean edge. So isn't that awesome? Let's kick out a few more of these and then we will let you get back to your day, okay? Is so much easier than what I have been doing for years. I was setting up stupid, what are the thingies called? Not shoe horses. Whatever the horse thingy bobbers are. Doing that, putting on a full 4x8 sheet by myself, striking a line with either a chalk line or holding down a level. I got a 6-foot level, making my clean line, and then still proceeding to cut in squiggles. So this is so much easier. I know I am behind. Everybody else knows that this thing is amazing. But now I've got one moving up in the world. So now I can go leave you guys to the rest of your day, and I am going to go finish up some of the flooring in my chicken coop. Thanks for watching. All right, and let's take a look at comments. Oh, so nice to see you guys. Thanks for watching.